At least the United States. Joining me now, Democratic strategist Jessica Ehrlich in Florida and Fox News contributor Deroy Murdock right here in New York to tell us what to expect from tonight's debate, but also how the landscape of the campaign trail is shifting ahead of Election Day. Okay, Jessica, let's start with Hillary Clinton. She's got a lot of people fanning out right now. What do they need to say at a time where her running mate is getting up and getting ready to debate?
Well, I think what they're doing is really just hammering away on all of the ints that have happened in the last 2 weeks with Donald Trump, really making sure that people are getting motivated. I mean, that's going to be one of the largest things that we need to see on Election Day and currently right now, because in a lot of states, the ballots have already gone out for people who do mail-in ballots. People are voting. And there are so many close states we're seeing, like Florida, like Ohio, even in Pennsylvania and places that are key must-win states for whoever is going to be the next president, and they are fanning out across the country. Even in Nevada, we're seeing a close race there. These are states for electoral votes that the next president must win.
All right,
so they're out there ginning up excitement.
Okay, we're looking at Tim Kaine. This is a live picture of him just outside the debate venue at this very moment. And of course, looks like a jovial atmosphere. Tim Kaine is no stranger, certainly, to debates, nor is Donald Trump's running mate, Mike Pence, Deroy. So, what do you expect from tonight? These are two established governors who have lots of experience running states and balancing budgets.
Yeah, these are people who know a lot about policy. You've got one who was a governor and then a senator, one who was a congressman and then a governor, so they definitely know their policy well.
But will they be in a position not to be able to talk about their expertise, but rather defend all of the attacks against their candidates?
I think they'll do some of that, but what I hope they do is talk about specifics, and I think Mike Pence can do that very well. The guy used to run a think tank. He's very serious about policy, and I hope he talks about, among other things, we've been talking about taxes a lot over the last few days. He ought to talk about the fact that he and Donald Trump have a plan to cut taxes, bring the top corporate rate down from 35 to 15, cut taxes for people across the board, also deregulate, and do a lot of things to stimulate this economy. We've gotten on sidetracks talking about beauty queens and all sorts of other nonsense, and we really need to focus on what will get this economy up and running, and I think Trump and Pence have a very good message on that, and they need to focus on that.
We've got new Quinnipiac swing state polls. The swing states are crucial, and we all know them well. They are Florida, they are Ohio, they are Pennsylvania, North Carolina. Hillary right now leading 3 out of 4, and you've got Donald Trump leading in Ohio, which has a lot of electoral votes as well. Listen, Jessica, you're from Florida. You're in Florida right now. She is leading 46 to 41. However, Trump is leading in Ohio 47 to 42. What do you make of this kind of movement here? Because we've seen a lot of toggling back and forth.
Oh, yeah, and both of these states are really within the realm, the margin of error. So we can see movement depending on what happens. The VP debates not so much, but I do agree that certainly tonight we're going to see a focus on policy. If people are tuning in, that may make a difference. The next debate may make a difference because especially in the state of Florida and where I am, which is the I-4 corridor, which is the main zone now for not only the state of Florida, but is really a very similar cross-section to what you're looking for in the rest of the United States. We have a large percentage of women who vote here. We have a mixture between younger millennials, students, and those who are retired. We have a large Hispanic population that has moved into Central Florida. So these are the people that have to be won. Whoever is going to be our next president, they've got to focus on those voters.
Deroy?
Yeah, I think it is interesting that in this race you've seen it go up and down. I think it'll go up and down, back and forth. But again, the best thing that Donald Trump can do is follow the example of Hillary Clinton, and that is take his cell phone and destroy it with a hammer. That'll keep him off Twitter, stay off Twitter, and just be very, very specific and very concrete about the specific things he can do. And the theme should be basically, Obama's been bad, Hillary will be worse, I'll make it better, and talk about the specific policies that will help bring this economy up and running, create jobs, and keep us safe from people who want to kill us.
Staying on the message.
Stay on
and with the vice presidential candidates, you know what they say about these guys, they often can't help you, but they sure can hurt you if they have some type of misstep. But we'll all be watching tonight right here on Fox Business. Jessica, Deroy, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. So as I said, right, tonight,